Yeah, we did. We used to talk about expanding the opportunity. Don't just think about Baltimore. Think about D.C., PG County, all these opportunities. And I was like, all right, man, let me go ahead in the studio, do this show. I'm going to be here forever. Can I see you in my office, please? Huh? What? So then I learned, speaking of journeys, I've everything you said, Donnie, I have to say is true. And I'm now working with a young man who's worldwide and has always said the same thing you said. I've always had angels around me who tried to help me see the big picture. Now I'm working with a company that sees the big picture, Interculture, and also Saafir Rabb is here, the CEO of the company, and also doing great things in the community. So I'm working for a company that's kind of like doing everything that I always wanted to do, make money and also make a difference in the community. So.
And you do a radio show at Howard University?
Yeah, WHUR.
You
Me and
can't
Troy.
say that name on there, can you?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Huh?
WHUR.
Is he getting me put
We're
out?
going to get fired?
He can say it. Oh, he talking smack, man.
We're going to fire me already. What can we do? So me and Troy at HUR on the weekends and on Sirius XM during the week. So
and then Troy's doing something else, I understand.
Troy's on the new news station in D.C. So Troy expanding his skill set, doing real news.
What's the lesson? Any lesson in there from when we met 13 years ago?
I think the lesson is, number one, you got to stop being a consumer. You have to be a businessman, an entrepreneur. Why? Because this then creates opportunity. Saafir has been telling we were arguing. We're not really arguing. He was telling me that I was disagreeing in Qatar, and I didn't get it.
See, I'm gonna tell you, black folks, you come in here throwing them new words. You don't know nobody know where Qatar is.
Or Qatar. Anyway.
Qatar over there by Dubai, right?
Yeah, over by Dubai.
The Saudis.
And Saafir was saying, I gave an example. Somebody had a good job, taking care of their family. What's wrong with that? He said, brother, as long as you are working, as long as you're working for somebody, you're a cog in the wheel of a system that hates you. And I didn't get it until I got home and I thought about my kids. And I thought about when they graduate from college and they can't get a job, the power of saying, you can work for me or you can work for us versus my kids can't get a job. And I think that made me see the power of creating opportunity. So in Baltimore, instead of saying, what are these young men doing, saying, brother, why don't you come work with us? See, that's the difference between being a consumer and, somebody who could create opportunity. So that's the lesson. So that's what I've learned.